Hey guys, I am here with Phil Larson from Half Brick, and we are about to see Machine Gun Jetpack. How did you even fucking come up with this concept?
Well, Machine Gun Jetpack is, we had Monster Dash with Barry Steakfries, our character. He's in Age of Zombies in Monster Dash. And we had this weapon in Monster Dash called the Machine Gun Jetpack, where you strap a machine gun to your back and shoot bullets as you flap in the air. And then we went, wow, that's really awesome. Let's make that a game. So we did.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, we've got Barry Steakfries right here, and it clearly says in the laboratory, do not steal. And so he decides to bust in there and steal it, just because he can. So it's very, very simple, one-button game, as most of our games on the mobile devices are. You just tap anywhere on the screen, you can tap wherever's most comfortable for you, and just hold to ascend in the air and rain bullets on the unsuspecting scientists below. Along the way, you'll be able to pick up vehicle upgrades, like this little stomper here. It's a giant mech. Once you get a vehicle, you'll be able to get an extra hit, basically. So when you hit the laser fields like that, you'll blow up, but you'll be safe. And we've got here these final spin tokens, which you'll be able to use at the end of every game when you die. It's a high-score game, so you just got to try and get as far as you possibly can before dying. And like all of our games, again, I'm just using one finger to press this whole time, but we've added layers and layers of content on top of it, like the vehicles, and I'll kill myself here, just because I can. And yeah, we've got the final spin tokens here that you pick up during the game.
What is this? What's the purpose of this?
Pull the little slot machine, and if you get a match, then you'll get a bonus. It could be a second chance, it could be a little explosion to push you extra distance. So you pick up as many final spin tokens during the game as you can. This is the mission system, so we've got collect five spin tokens total. So once you complete missions, you get stars, and then you'll be able to level up. So I'm level 6, I'm a graduate right now. When you level up, you get bonuses, which are the coins. And you have 3 active missions at any one time. So once you collect the coins throughout the game, you can go into the My Stash system and unlock new clothes, different outfits. You can get a new jetpack. So we've got the bubble gun, the steam-powered, the traditional jetpack. We think we're going to be making a great white shark head that spews laser beam jetpack, because we can.
I would love you forever for that.
We can do that. Vehicle upgrades, so you can have coin magnets. So we've got a bunch of different vehicles, the teleporter, motorbike, golden stomper. And also you can buy utilities, so quick revives, final blasts, icy exterior, slide extra distance, all this stuff that we can create on top of the main game, which is still just really, really simple, pressing one button. And yeah, you collect the coins during the game. There's going to be an app purchase, so for everyone who does want to get an Ultra Bill Gates pack of coins for 300,000, that's no problem.
Wow, it's even called the Bill Gates pack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how we roll. And so
on the iPad and iPhone, no less.
Yeah, absolutely. We might change it to the Steve Jobs pack, I don't know. Yeah, so that's basically it. It's pretty addictive, and it's going to be out on the iPad and the iPhone in the next couple of months, I believe. We're just finishing it off. It's looking pretty polished, but it'll be coming out real soon.
Any potentials for a different platform, like XBLA or PSN or anything like that?
We make games where they're appropriate, and if that turns out to be the case, yeah, definitely. I mean, this will be an iOS sort of lead SKU and exclusive for the time being, but we always look at different platforms, other mobile, Android in future and things like that. But for now, yeah, this is gonna rock. Really excited. It's our big new game. I mean, Fruit Ninja was such a success, and we try and follow it up with more quality, and this is our first big iOS release of the year.
Awesome. What about as far as the levels go? Everything I've seen in the game so far has been like this laboratory setting. Will there be different types of environments, like desert, snow, anything like that?
Yeah, well, there's it changes as you go along. There was an underwater section, so is the lab underwater? Maybe. There's also sections where you can see outside in the window. It's just kind of crazy. We can add new environments as well, because it's all procedurally generated, it's all random. So if we just said we wanted to add a desert level, we could go whoosh, boom, and then explode, and he'll fly out the top and maybe go to the desert. That's because it's a mobile game, it's easy to update, and we can add all that content now. I mean, there's got to be a point where we draw the line and say, okay, we're done, let's ship it, and let's work on some updates as we go. But right now, yeah, we're pretty happy with the amount of content in there.
And how many different power-up suits can you get? I remember seeing at least 3 or 4 last time I checked this out.
Right now, there's about 5 or 6. See, we've got the gravity suit right now. that's run on the roof, because that's awesome, and float in the middle of the air. There's about 5 or 6, but we can add more as well. So yeah, we've got ideas for a lot. Don't worry, don't you worry about that. Yeah. But it takes a little bit of time to tweak them, make sure they play just right. And it's gonna be amazing.
This looks like a ridiculous amount of fun right here. I honestly cannot wait for this.
Yeah, I mean, I sit there and play it by myself, like 2 hours, just grinding for coins, collecting different stuff, because every time that, you know, even in games where you don't do very well and you die, you're still at least working towards something, and that's kind of a big part of what we wanted to do. We wanted people to always find value in every single game. And then when you decide the time is right, and you've got all the right upgrades, you've got all the right, your favorite items, then you can really go for some massive scores. And everything will be online, so you'll be able to, you know, post scores to Facebook, Twitter, compare with your friends, leaderboards, all that kind of stuff.
Well, cool. Hurry to fuck up and release this already.
We will try. We'll let you know, man. It's coming.
Awesome. Thank you, Phil.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Phil.